Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I am planting carrots. These are called Imperator 58s. It's IMPERATOR 58. Imperator. They are more the type of carrots you buy at the grocery store. When I eat a carrot, I want to enjoy eating a carrot. So I want the big carrots. I don't want these little bite-sized carrots, these little skinny size of my pinky carrots. I don't care what color they are. I like the more traditional color, but you know, if they're big carrots, that's what I want. So that's what I did my research, and that's what I found. I get these seeds from Urban Farmer. I usually get seeds from Urban Farmer or Baker Creek, rareseeds.com, and this one here, Urban Farm, is ufseeds.com. But that's where I usually get my seeds from, and if I can't get what I'm looking for at these places, I'll just search. You know, you got to get what you can get. Just well, a couple of days ago now, I planted over here. I planted some broccoli. They were growing over there on my garden orchard there. There were volunteers from probably last winter. I planted them. They went to seed. The seeds fell, of course, and in the springtime they grew again, and those went to seed, and now I got more volunteers. So I transplanted them, and I'm putting them here. I'm going to try to save as many of those because they're too cluttered and clustered together. I'm going to start putting them in other beds and see if they'll do anything in the winter time here. They should. So I have a lot more stuff to plant here. I got tons of stuff in the house that have to come out here. I made a little boo-boo. I started my indoor seedlings too early, I think, in my opinion anyways, because here in East Texas, now the weather's starting to cool down. But what I'm worried about is them being in the greenhouse on a nice sunny day, even if it's 75 outside. It can get pretty warm in here. These vents work pretty good. These roll-up sides here, they work really good. But you know, a lot of these are cold hardy plants, and you know, once you start getting into the mid 70s, they don't like that much. So that's what I'm worried about, because now they're getting too big in the house, and I really need to get them out here. So yeah, that's what I need to do. Try and get them out here, but hopefully they won't bolt. That's what I'm worried about. If it's too warm, they will go to seed, and they won't produce my broccoli, my cabbage, my cauliflower. My lettuces will bolt, especially lettuces. They are prone, you know, they don't like the heat. Put it that way. They do not like the heat. So that's where I'm at right now. I got a bunch of stuff in the house that I have yet to plant here, and I think it's a little bit too early yet for the greenhouse, that is. Out there, maybe it'll be okay, but I would like to get them in the greenhouse if possible. So carrots here. Carrots, I'm spacing them out about 3 inches or so, and my rows are roughly 6 inches apart. I got to cram things in here because these are raised beds, obviously, so I got to do some cramming in here, try and get as much as I can. I may do another bed of carrots here. I might. We'll see. I have a bunch of stuff in the house. I got to figure out how I'm gonna lay it all out in these beds. I mean, I got it pretty much figured out, but will it work? I know I got extras of certain things, and some varieties of lettuce that I got. I don't remember what variety it was. I'll put it over here or something. It was horrible. I mean, it hardly even germinated. So those are the kind of things when you're starting your seedlings. Some varieties or either you just get some bad seeds and they just will not germinate. But most of my lettuce did pretty good. I bought a bunch of different varieties of lettuce. You know, different color, whatever looked good. And I also bought different types of lettuce, like Boston lettuce and those types of lettuces that have heads, you know, big heads on them and stuff. I love those. Butter Crunch and all those. So yeah, I love fresh salad, especially when it comes from your own garden. Yeah. So anyways, the reason why, you ever think, a lot of you watch my channel, I'm sure. A lot of my subscribers watch my channel, of course. And I'm sure there's a lot of people watching that for the first time. We moved out here from Houston, getting close to 5 years now. And we moved out because we just got fed up with the congestion and the traffic and just a mess, you know, the whole mess of city life. Your neighbors, you know, you can hear them arguing, you can hear everything that's going on, the mowers early in the morning, cutting grass, and it's just, I don't know. Oh, and the HOAs. Oh, I cannot stand the HOAs. I cannot stand them. To me, they're just little commies. It's what I see them. Want to control everything that's on your property. And some people like it. I hate them. Don't like nothing to do with HOAs. Nothing. Can't stand it. But anyways, I started watching a lot of homesteading channels back in 2015 or so, and started really getting to like the homesteading life. Nobody in my family has ever done anything like this. I thank God that I was financially able to get out of the city and into the country. This is the kind of life I enjoy. Now, I know there's a lot of you out there that are slaves to your job, and I was too for over 30 years. I was a slave to my job. I was a machinist, tool maker, tool grinder, and you know, and we worked 10-12 hours a day. That was the normal, 10 to 12 hours a day. And I used to always tell everybody, yeah, we're back in this cave now after we have a weekend, or if we had a weekend off, back in the cave again, because that's basically what it was. You're in there for 10 to 12 hours a day, and you don't see the light of day, man, except at break time. So, and I know there's some of you out there that know what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, I was a slave to my job too. But you gotta plan for stuff in the future. Put money away. Now I did some investing. I had rental properties also. You gotta plan for these things. But honestly, as far as investing is concerned, I'm done with that, because honestly, I don't think there's much of a future in investing anymore. At least not right now. There isn't. I sold all my rental properties, and I had some money some years ago in the stock market, and I got rid of everything because I seen what was coming pretty much. And now you see what it's like in the news between the politics and just all the garbage and the stupidity that's going on in this world right now, especially in the politics between the right and the left. It's just getting crazy, and the riots, all the rioting that's going on. If things aren't like people want, they just start rioting, destroying people's business, and that's just pure stupidity. And I don't see it stopping anytime soon. I feel sorry for all you that still live in the cities. Even suburbia isn't safe, because they're going to start moving into suburbia, with what I think, pretty soon, if they haven't already. Yeah, it's just getting bad, and the best place is to be away from the cities. I urge everyone to get out of the cities, and you don't have to buy tons of acreage. You don't have to buy a super nice house. All that costs money. Get yourself a clean, comfortable home. Get even just a few acres if you can do it, and get out of the cities, because it's going to be a madhouse, and they're starting to be a madhouse right now. And all you have to do is turn on the news, and you just know what I'm talking about. So yeah, really, really bad out there right now, and I want nothing to do with it. See that? We just planted a whole bed of carrots. Anyways, so yeah, we were fed up with city life, and I thank God we moved out when we did, because now that I watch the news and I see all this stupid stuff going on, and these stupid laws that they're trying to pass, they're going to take away our rights, they're going to destroy the Constitution. It's going to get bad, people. You see all the writing that's going on. It's their way, or we're going to burn and destroy everything. That's their mentality, because that's just the way they are. Now, whether it's planned or whatever, that it's just not the point anymore, because it's just happening, and it's going to get worse. I mean, I'm not a fear monger. I'm just telling you what I think and what I believe is going to happen in the very near future. There could be some type of revolution in this country. They could destroy a lot of our laws, the Constitution, and pass stupid, silly stuff that's going to destroy our freedoms and everything else. And can't let that happen. But until then, I don't want no part of being in the cities. Nothing. I want to be out in the country. I want to enjoy nice fresh air, do my gardening, plan for food, plan for your food security. I'm not planting a greenhouse. You've seen my orchard. You've seen videos of my orchard. You've seen the work that I've done in there. You've seen me build this greenhouse. I'm not doing this because I really enjoy doing it. Yes, I enjoy doing it, but there's a purpose. There's a reason why I'm doing all this, because I see the writing on the wall. I see something coming down and down the road that it's not good. And that's why I'm doing this, because for food security, I'm growing what I can grow in my orchard. I built this so I can have food in the winter time too. I got all my cold hardy leafy greens, my cabbage, my all those stuff, all the cruciferous vegetables. I want to try and grow what I can. Am I an expert at this? Not even by a long shot. But I'm learning, and I'm trying to grow food. Also, you see my recent video, we just purchased a chamber vacuum sealer, so we can vacuum seal our dry foods, your rice, your beans, your pastas, your grains, those type of things, coffee even, for long-term storage. We also purchased a freeze dryer. We purchased it a few weeks ago, but there was a 2.5 month back order on these things. The demand was so great that there's a 2.5 month wait on these. And I'm seeing that in everything that has to do with food storage, whether it's canning or whatever it may be, there's just, you can't find it. Because people are waking up to what's going on, and I would really hope that you do too. So, like I said, we bought this freeze dryer. We're going to be able to get our food, freeze dry it, put it in these vacuum seal bag or Mylar bags, vacuum seal them, and they'll be good for 25 years. Now, I don't think we have 25 years, to tell you the truth, but as long as the food that I store would last at least 10, that's fine by me. So this stuff isn't cheap. The chamber vacuum sealer and the freeze dryer, that's expensive stuff. But I had to make a choice. You can't always depend on your garden to produce everything for you. But between what we vacuum seal, all our beans and rice and all that stuff, pastas, what I can freeze dry, I can cook up some nice meals. I can throw in whatever I'm growing here in the dish and enjoy a wonderful meal, while people in the cities are just at each other's throats and killing each other over empty shelves at the supermarket. Okay, I want no part of that. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't have to go through that. So that's why I'm out here doing all this, to produce food for my wife and I, and for friends too. If we have good friends too that are also doing this too. I got neighbors here that aren't doing this, but they're good neighbors, and if it came down to it and there was some kind of crisis or they needed food, I got food for them too. And friends. So that's why we're doing this, because I see something coming down the road that's not good. It's not pretty. I don't know what you want to call it. It could be a revolution. It could be it's going to be a major change in our laws, and it's just going to get really stupid, and there's going to be a lot of people hurt, a lot of rioting on both sides, and it's just not pretty. And so anyways, guys, that's why I'm doing this video. I want you guys to wake up to what's going on. If you're a Christian, in Matthew 24, Mark 13, Luke 21, in Revelation it talks about it. Jesus said there's going to be a time of trouble such as there never was since there was a nation before his coming. And we need to prepare, we need to get ready, because we're going to go through some hard times. And if you get out of the cities and stop being dependent on the system so much, and be more self-sufficient, and try to get out of the cities and into the country, you can do it and produce some food to where when they're at each other's throats trying to buy the last canned good, at least you'll be eating some food, real food. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to let you know what I think and what's coming. All right, guys. So anyways, I appreciate you watching. Think about it. I'm very serious when I tell you that you really need to move out and think about getting out of the cities as quick as you can, because we've seen what's happened in 2000. As soon as 2000 hit, well, we got this pandemic, and then all of a sudden the riots and all this stupid stuff started happening, and most of us were like, whoa, what just happened? That's how fast it's happening. And something tells me that, well, obviously it's going to get worse according to prophecy, but these last events could be rapid ones, and we need to pay attention to what's going on in the news, pay attention to scripture and all the prophecies, and be alert and start growing your food. Start not hoarding food, but putting food away for your family and friends, and just get ready, because when that time of trouble comes, at least you'll be prepared. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.